No matter how much money you end up spending on a house, it really gets down to lighting as far as making or breaking the total looks of the package. We got some help from lead lighting on our chandelier that we have here in our dining room, plus the one we have in the front foyer. Then there's a few things to consider when you're picking out those lights to light up a room. Number one with the chandelier is weight. That is a big, heavy chandelier. So we had to brace up for it up in our framing before we ever put the drywall on the ceiling itself. Now both here in the dining room and in our front foyer we ended up with big chandeliers, and part of the reason was for how it looked from outside the house, because in both areas we have big windows and at nighttime you can see these chandeliers lit up. We wanted to make sure it looked good from the outside as well as from the inside. Now we've done a lot of different lighting treatments throughout the whole house. Let's run over to the kitchen and take a look at some options. Well, in our breakfast nook, we have another chandelier, but a totally different style and feel to it. We even have some under the cabinet lighting here in our kitchen and a lot of can overheads because we really want to light up a lot of the area. Now with our chandelier, it looks different because it's actually an alabaster finish. Lee Lighting helped us pick this to make sure that it was appropriate for our kitchen, and it really cuts down on the glare. Alabaster is actually a fossil rock that's actually been carved into the shape of this shade. I'll put a flashlight against it and you can see it's got some veins in it. And you can get different types of alabaster depending on where they got it out of the ground. You can see a lot more veins in this one. We have a lot of wall sconces throughout the house, in all of our bathrooms, down some of our hallways and everything. The purpose is to cut down on the glare. Our bulb is here against the wall. This hangs underneath it and around it, so we're not going to see as much glare. This one looks like alabaster, but it's actually made out of a resin. So just like the glass, it's lighter and it is less expensive. Throughout the whole house, we did do a lot of can lighting. Now can lighting is to light up a big area. We didn't want fixtures just hanging from the ceiling, so we put these cans up between our ceiling joists. And then we can put any type of interior finish we want in the can and any type of light. Here we have an eyeball light. As you see, put it here. The only part that you're going to see inside the house is this piece. So you can go with whatever color you like and whatever finish. The eyeball light is nice if you want to swivel. We have a mural here in our breakfast nook, and you can turn that to face right against the wall. Instead of shining down, you can go right against it. A lot of different types and looks, different effects you can get with these type of lights. So remember, when you're picking out the lighting for your house, on the chandeliers, go big, but not too big. You don't want to overwhelm the room with the chandelier. Plus, you want to consider how it looks outside the house as well as inside the house. And if glare is a problem that affects your eyes, go with some type of shades or wall sconces to cut down on the bulb itself. Now the alabaster looks great, but remember, there are more affordable options out there to get that same effect.